Hi folks, Canadian Prepper here. Today on the channel, we are freeze drying stir fry. This is far and away the best stuff we've ever freeze dried on the channel before, so you're gonna wanna stick around for this one. Let's get to it.
All right, so we got some stir fry. I've been slaving over the counter in the kitchen. You know, as everybody's been going about their life, I've been busy as all hell, and look what I created. Why would we want to freeze dry this perfectly good stir fry? Because we're dainty, we're softies, we're Western softies, and when the shit hits the fan, we want to make sure that our delicate palate is catered to. But in all seriousness, you want variety, right? And so we can turn any food we want into food that's going to last 25 years. So let's do it.
Okay, let's talk about flavors. In any Canadian, maybe it's American too, but if you guys have been to Lockbox and you've tried the firecracker box, this is kind of like a mimic of that. We have our beef teriyaki. Normally, maybe it's served with rice, but I wanted noodles. The stuff that's served with rice is our sesame. It's a creamy sauce, sesame creamy sauce.
I wish we could send a smell through the screen. The smells freaking amazing.
We have our black bean, beef and broccoli, but I threw in green peppers because green on green. And then, you know, like usual, I burnt the rice a little bit. It's not burnt, it's browned.
Or yes, we're out of here.
As our toppings, because I thought, you know,
The peppers are those chilies.
these are Thai chili peppers. Keep the little pepper. It's so cute. It's very nice. And we're also gonna try just laying them out on the tray.
Was that ill-advised?
Probably.
Oh
no.
Look,
Water.
I think we're good. No, we're not. Yeah, we're good. Water will make it worse. I'll let you do the honors because I'm probably gonna have to go to the hospital.
Copic. So, sorry, it's brown, kind of ugly, guys. I'm here.
It'll be like a mofo, and it's not because of the food.
I'm so sorry.
Well, it was your fault that I just grabbed it out and had some bite out of it.
It was my fault. 100%. I think I should be fired.
You had it there, and you're sending me telepathic messages and West sweating.
Yeah, no, you're sweating. Look at that. Look at that dome.
Damn.
She's sweating.
Oh shit. You're gonna see my bald head now.
Oh, you're toast. This is our creamy sesame chicken. Now, it doesn't look so creamy right now. It's very liquidy. So, we're gonna give it a little sprinkle.
I'll garnish.
Yeah. Oh, something cute. Oh, gone. Oh, what's wrong?
I think we're gonna need a couple trays for this one. Now let's, we got trays.
We got real estate.
We got real estate, but I'm a little worried about this is gonna be a little too high, to be honest. So I think we're gonna have to Ginsu this bitch. You know what a Ginsu knife is? Probably too young for.
Huh?
Ginsu was like this TV infomercial thing they had back in the day. Club them into submission. Club them into day submission, as Bukowski would say. Seems like every time we got just enough space on the trays. Yeah.
I don't really.
Never overshot it. Were we to buy this, I would say that this would be $500 worth of food. Because each little portion, there's like 30 portions of meat. How much would you say this costs us?
Less than $200. For sure.
And I would actually say I'm being conservative. Like if you were to buy this individually packaged as macros, it would cost you probably $1,000. So there's no sweet here.
No, because I wanted to do sweet and sour, and Nate was like, sweet.
I ain't easy and I ain't sweet. We're watching too many old Western movies.
Oh, yeah.
What's in 1883 right on? It's actually not bad. It's a bit drawn out. It's like a one never-ending romance story. Like I'm just waiting for the action, and the girl falls in love, and the guy dies right away. Then she just moved on, like in the next episode. It's like, I love you, Daddy. You can't say anything to me, sir. And then he's like, all right, first thing I will punch him out. Then he punches him out. Then the guy dies in a gunfight, and then jumps on to the next guy already.
All right, so we got our Harvest Right oil. There's a little oil gauge there. It's, should be about halfway. So we're just gonna top it off a little bit. The oil is still clean. You could run this for many cycles before having to change the oil. Some people like changing it more regularly, just to ensure that you get more life out of your machine. This used to be a very complicated process. The Harvest Right over the years has been able to really streamline it, so it's a lot easier to do. All right, we're gonna come back tomorrow. I'll probably be wearing the exact same thing, only slightly different color. Here we go. All right, here we are. We're actually 2 days later because it took a lot longer than expected. I think it's because we overstuffed the freeze dryer. I'm not entirely sure as to why it took so long this time. It's looking pretty good though. There we go. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Rice looks pretty good. Well, that's pretty crispy actually. Those trays are pretty warm. Man, this is looking awesome. I was a little worried about this batch because it was taking a little longer than expected. Let's just take a moment and appreciate this bounty of food that we have at our disposal here. This is absolutely incredible. I would venture to say if we were to package this and sell it, easily we're looking at $1,000. I mean, nowadays, and this just looks absolutely delicious.
Divine.
Let's appreciate the technology too. Like, this machine is massive. The size difference between the extra large and the medium. Like, do we have those medium trays kicking around?
We do.
Take a look at that.
Oh.
They say size doesn't matter. I don't know. All right, now taste test time. I'm tasting the beef. I'm not a teriyaki guy. I don't like the sweet. I like the zesty. I like the salty. Because I'm salty, I'm told. You listen to the sound of this stuff, eh? It's like
Freeze-dried food ASMR.
a way to tell if your stuff is fully freeze-dried. If you break a piece in half, if you see any sort of liquid in there, or if you feel any difference in temperature, if it's cold, that means there's still moisture in there. Normally people will touch it to a certain part of their body to see if there's moisture in there, but that's kind of nasty seeing as everybody has to eat all this stuff. So I'm gonna not do that today. So we do have just our beef and then just our chicken. So if you wanted to mix and match this, like you get your staple rice, which you don't have to freeze dry. So you got that stored in buckets, Mylar bags. And then the cool thing about the freeze dried stuff is that you can mix this stuff with that.
The only benefit to freeze drying it when it's cooked is that it's cooked. You don't have to worry about doing the soak or the cooking. Oh, feel that.
Oh, hey, listen.
Maraca?
It's like maracas. Dun dun dun
Mine
dun
doesn't
dun
make
dun
noise.
dun 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 dun. Oh, look at that! It just comes to
That's
life.
a lot of water.
I don't know. It'll absorb it. Let's try the beef.
I'm gonna lid that and then I'm gonna shake it.
Shake it up, shake it up. Am I singing?
Taylor Swift.
Holy shit! I never thought it would happen. Now you got to get in the mindset of a survivor 25 years into the future. You're eating your dogs and your cats.
Oh God.
I've been eating Marshall and Baxter for weeks. And it's kind of getting old. 25 years from now, that's what you're gonna be eating. And the great thing about this too, if you want something that's easy to prepare, but you don't wanna have to cook it and you want it to last a long time, so even just for meal replacement, you could bring this to work, pour some hot water on it, it's gonna work great. Okay, let's get into this here.
Woo!
This is also a test of your cooking. Man. That's the best freeze-dried shit I've had in a long time. What do you think? Remember, 25 years.
I'm gonna be very happy during the apocalypse.
This is good, guys. This is extremely good.
We're very spoiled.
This does not taste like crap. This tastes the opposite of crap.
This is no shitty wise.
It's almost perfect. Like, it almost doesn't even taste like we freeze-dried it. What's this one?
That's our black bean, beef and broccoli.
The beef is a little chewy, but the texture is perfect one-to-one what it was before it went in there.
So if you guys want a little spoiler, April 1st is when we're starting the giveaway.
And it's not going to be an April Fool's joke.
No.
But we are going to have a freeze-dried giveaway. So I think we're giving away a medium first.
Yep.
And then towards the end of the year, we're going to be giving away the big boy. And if you do buy a freeze dryer and it turns out that you win, then you're going to get refunded for that freeze dryer. If you get one of these freeze dryers from CanadianPreparedness.com, we're going to throw in the Wi-Fi dongle. And I got to say something about the app. I'm incredibly impressed with the AI on the app. I'm having like cosmic conversations with this thing about vacuum pressure and space and what the Militorins are in space and all this stuff.
That's great.
It works really good. And it's very responsive, it's very fast. You turn it on, it shows you exactly, where you're at in terms of the cycle. So I would strongly encourage people, get this thing that's exclusively from Canadian Preparedness. You get it for free when you buy the freeze dryer, and the app works wonderfully. But this is what we do. We prep for World War III. We don't just talk about it. And you can have fun doing it, and why not spice it up? So let's get to work here. We're getting a little handsy here. I don't know how I feel about that. There's all kinds of Karens out there. They're all gonna laugh at you.
So we have the wonderful and amazing Tamra.
If you call Canadian Preparedness,
you get to speak with this lovely lady.
give us your honest opinion.
It tastes like fresh.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect.
Good job, you guys.
And not just because I paid you to say that, right?
You pay me?
Okay, well, on that note, we got our jars. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to get one of these, go through the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Bye.
The best way to support this channel is to support yourself by gearing up at CanadianPreparedness.com, where you'll find high-quality survival gear at the best prices, no junk, and no gimmicks. Use discount code PREPPINGGEAR for 10% off. Don't forget, the strong survive, but the prepared thrive. Stay safe.